This is Chip Moss, CEO of America's Tax Office. Today is July 20th, 2014. I'm at the Intercontinental Hotel here in Buckhead in Atlanta, Georgia with Lakeisha Nicole Day. Lakeisha, how you doing?
Doing just fine.
Lakeisha's one of our affiliates. She's been with us for 3 tax seasons and spent a lot of time with her. And so I wanted her to share a little bit about what we've done to get her where she is today. I tell you, why don't we talk about how we picked the location?
Well, starting off picking the location, Chip came down. We picked out a great location. We checked out about 3 different locations, and we chose the best location, which is the location that I am now. The business this year was very great. I mean, street front signs and all that good stuff is very, very important for business.
Okay. So, just I want to unpack what you said. So, I flew down to your town in southern Georgia, and me and you together picked that location, right?
Correct.
All right, excellent. So that's worked out well for you.
Yes.
Okay, great. Talk a little bit about how much money do you have in your place, and what are the things that you bought that helped you do well?
Well, in my place, I'm going to say, starting up, I only spent probably about maybe $2,500 just starting out. And everything in there has probably been used to past season. I didn't just go out and buy brand new computers or anything like that. You know, I found things like thrift markets and stuff, chairs, all that stuff. So you don't have to go out and buy high-priced things in order to get started with the business. I just kept it simple, made it presentable for customers to come in and out of my office, and the atmosphere made it a great atmosphere so that they feel comfortable about where they're getting their taxes done at.
Okay, so we talked about the location. We picked it. Now, one of the things I want to go back and say about that, we picked it based on the data, right?
Correct.
That we got from the America's Tax Office Tax Demographics tool.
Yeah.
Our computer program, so the numbers showed us where to locate, and that's where we located, right?
That's where we located.
So that's how we picked our location. We talked about equipment, which you want to emphasize. One of the things that we taught you, we share is spend little, make it functional, cheap, practical, thrift stores, giveaways, Craigslist blowouts, families, friends, out of your garage,
Yeah.
bare essentials in terms of equipment. Now, let's talk about, though, what it took to get the customers. I think that's the most important. I think you did. Do you remember how many tax returns you did?
I did about maybe 325.
Okay, so you did 325 tax returns. Tell them what it took to get that amount of clients.
I mean, it took a lot of dedication, hard work, putting flyers on cars, going into business. You have to really, really promote yourself if you want to be successful. It takes a lot of determination. If you're determined to make this money and you want these clients, you have to go out and you have to be determined to make this happen. We went from mailbox to mailbox with flyers. We went to the U.S. Postal Office to, send out flyers to make this happen. I had a couple of girls that go out and market throughout, different companies that they were familiar with. So it was really, really about the marketing strategy. And if you get out there and get that done, radio, television, whatever you feel that you're comfortable with to make it happen, it can happen for you.
Let me ask you this. Would it be, could I state it this way, that somebody needs to be minding the store, ready to prepare the turns, and somebody needs to be in the street going to get the customers and bringing them back,
Bring them
right?
back, correct.
Because as I understand what you just described, the process is, when we talk about this term guerrilla marketing, what it really means is physically carrying the message directly to the consumer. So that means knocking on a door, that means standing in front of Walmart, passing out a flyer, that means referrals from work, conversations every time you make a purchase at a store. You are constantly yourself promoting your business, and it is your responsibility. As you mentioned, radio and TV, most people can't afford that, nor has it been proven to be the most effective. But what we know works is, absent radio, TV, we are our own marketing vehicle, correct?
Correct.
And those are the techniques that you learned from me. Is that right?
That's right.
You applied those. You did 325 tax returns, so we picked the location. We counseled you on setting it up. Oh, and we talked about the marketing, but let's skip and let's slip this in real quick. Tell me about the branded marketing materials, the window clings, the flyers, the business cards, the posters, the banners, the those items, how you use those, what was effective. Were those helpful?
Yes, the banner was great and really successful. With my business, I already had a tarp over my business. So what I did with my free banner, I placed it on the side of the building so that it would be visible towards the people on the outside passing the expressway.
Okay.
I have had marketing materials inside of my window that actually really helped out a lot. You know, people passing by seeing, you know, there's like where there's a new tax office on that strip, in which they're using the one down the street. So that's how I made a lot of, you know, clients come in and, you know, they want to get an estimate with me, and then they see what I have here to offer, and they place their sales in my office, and I go ahead and make the deal with them, and that's how.
Lakeisha, I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you. I'm glad to be down here in Atlanta with you. Thanks so much, and I'm looking forward to doing better things next year.
Yes,
Thanks
most definitely. Thank
I appreciate it.